It is 10 o'clock, and it is time now for Sports Roundup in this late Friday night, November 11th, 2069. Beat the Wiggins on this late Friday night. Hope you took your time out to thank the men and women of this country on Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. Let's start you off at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Celtics squared off against the New York Knicks. As the Celtics rolled off a 3-game losing streak, the Celtics exploded here beyond Isaiah Thomas's 29 points in a 115-87 win over the New York Knicks to go to 4-4 in the season, while the Knicks dropped to 3-5 in the season as the Celtics shook off that 3-game losing streak off bad starts in the first quarter against Denver and Washington and led to a victory over the Knicks. And next up, the Celtics, they'll be out in Indianapolis on Saturday night for a date with the Indiana Pacers. Game time, 7 o'clock. Okay, take a look at other scores around the NBA. For the 76ers defeat the Indiana Pacers 109-105 in overtime to get the first win of the season for the Sixers. Cleveland Cavaliers over the Washington Wizards 105-94 for the drive. LeBron James Young is at 27,000 career points. Toronto Raptors over the Charlotte Hornets 113-111. Utah Jazz over the Orlando Magic 87-74. LA Clippers leading the Oklahoma City Thunder 93-86. 7:02 left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio Spurs leading the Detroit Pistons 62-61 with 5:52 left in the third quarter. All right, looking at some NHL scores on this late Friday night. LA Kings leading the Ottawa Senators 1-4-6 left in the third period. Washington Capitals leading the Chicago Blackhawks 2-1 with 6:25 left in the second period. For one period, it's the Colorado Avalanche and the Winnipeg Jets, no score. Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars tied at 2 through one period. New Jersey Devils defeat the Buffalo Sabres final in overtime 2-1, and the Toronto Maple Leafs over the Philadelphia Flyers 6-3. Looking at some college basketball scores, 15-4 in the first half, it's Kansas 9, Indiana 6. Halftime, it's UNC 46, Tulane 32. Villanova 88, Louisiana Lafayette 48. It's Arizona 65, Michigan State 63. Duke 9 for MR State 49. University of Kentucky 87, Stephen F. Austin 64, and Purdue 109, McNeese State 65. Okay, take a look at one college football score through 3 quarters. Florida State all over Boston College, 35-0. All right, looking at some high school football scores. Hudson 33, Burncoat 14, Gardner 33, David Brody 15, Tingsbury 29, Narragansett 18, Worcester North 20, Worcester Tech 14, Redden 21, Lincoln Sudbury 7, it's Xavier 17, it's PCI 0, Mashpee 36, Seekonk 0, Kingfield 33, Bridgewater Random 28, Norton 21, Norwood 14, Falmouth 20, Westwood 6, East Bridgewater 22, Norwell 20, it's St. John's 42, it's Wachusett 21, it's Leicester 42, Bartlett 0, Methuen 20, Chelmsford 15, it's Newton South 27, it's Lawrence 6. Barrier 24, Lynn English 20, it's Woburn 35, it's Westford 20, it's Wilmington 26, it's Bedford 21, St. Clement 22, South Boston 0, Apponequet 14, Bishop Staying 12, Colonel Spellman 20, Dedham 10, Randolph 34, South Shore Vocational Tech 0, Mansfield 35, Needham 6, Citrus 29, Somerset Berkeley 7, it's Middleburg 36, Old Rochester 20, Dover Sherburne 43, Fairhaven 14, Wolseley 27, Proctor 20, and it's Wareham 30, it's Archbishop Williams 27. All right, take a look at some sports news. Columbus, Ohio has been dubbed the La Massacre de Columbus as what does the U.S. always beat Mexico at Mapfre Stadium. The NBA has been seen in biggest names reflecting the election of Donald Trump this week, some like Detroit Pistons head coach Stan Van Gundy responded with registered over how Americans could spin and face so many vulnerable while Greg Popovich and Lieutenant Donald Trump, they are wrong. New Orleans Pelicans point guard Drew Holiday has been acting definitely since learning his pregnant wife had a brain tumor in the summer, but the vertical Adam The Atlanta Braves are getting older in their starting rotation next season. A lot older. Not content that 147 started. The Braves made it 2 by agreeing to terms with a 43-year-old Bertolo Cole and the person familiar. Boston Red Sox, David Ortiz earned the 7th Silver Slugger Award in his final season, the top end designated hitter in the American League. Whether the product of the design of the Keystone Club comes in as the NFL botched initial investigation and discipline of former Giants kicker Josh Brown. The Cleveland Browns, per usual, are bad. What's usual about the season, but factor 4-10 is not. They're not making a bonus decision to turn their already awful season into a long-term disaster. As a defending Super Bowl champion, Denver Broncos with last year the most suffocating defense in the NFL have been vulnerable this season and stopping a run. The most discussed hit of the week happened on Monday night in Seattle when Seattle's quarterback Richard Sherman jumped off the outside the field goal try. Didn't hear a whistle and touched the football before his kick, and it hit the plant-legged Bills kicker. Dan Carpenter. Sources say that Harry Kendrick, 50, was unhappy with regular playing time. The Dodgers this year, but next be traded as the Phillies could use him in either left field, second base, or possibly both. The Kansas City Chiefs tenant was fined $24,309 at Travis Kelce by the NFL Friday after he protested an on-call by Buckley checking his tower toward an official being ejected. After the savagery, LSU's two-back, two-tight end, run attack Alabama defender Saturday, see a Mississippi State offense designed to make them cover sideline to sideline all 11 offensive players. In the playoff rankings, Washington climbs the 4th place. Honolulu, Hawaii. Michigan State took a 4-day trip to ride to spend 2 hours finding out who and what is there in the early season. The Los Angeles Clippers have once again conjured up the belief they can win a title back in summer 37. Just months after they'd blown a 2-0 lead and lost to the Portland Trail Blazers in the NBA Finals. The outfit of 76 education came back. Washington Redskins coach Jay Gruden said wide receiver Deshaun Jefferson is listed down for the Vicinity and Minnesota Vikings. And that is going to be it for Sports Anomalous late Friday night, November 11th, 2016. I'm here to hope you have a good night with a good presentation, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.